Yo, John, there's too many leagues in battle rap for you not to have good promotion coming into this Cassidy battle. Maybe that's why he ducked it. It's too much competition. Hitman Holla taking over the streets right now. We waiting on power moves. We wasn't waiting on John the Don versus Cassidy as much as we was waiting for Hitman Holla and Geechee Gotti. And maybe that's why Cassidy ain't show up.
I see the momentum build up, it's a whole card of people battling. I ain't see no face-offs, I ain't really see no promo. I ain't see no real hype from them.
Rest in peace to Crow.
That's another reason why maybe like face-offs and all that shit, I ain't really like so pressed to do it before I start seeing the energy anyway, because I'm dealing with a lot.
Bronx Man Rich coming at y'all with another vid. Y'all already know the vibes. From the provided clips that I gave you guys at the beginning of this video, do you guys think that John the Don got ducked by Cassidy? Do you think Cassidy took a playbook from Chubby Jag's notebook to duck this battle? It's possible. But let's just go off what Cassidy was saying in his Hip Hop Is Real interview. He stated, I wouldn't go off and promote the card if I don't see anybody else doing it. Yes, he probably knows I sell myself. The card sells itself just with Cassidy being on the flyer, correct. But Cassidy probably observing the battle rap community like he normally does because he's in tune. And he probably sees these other cards getting more promotion. Do you guys see this Hitman Holla versus Geechee card, the power moves? You see what Hitman Holla's doing? Hitman Holla is promoting the crap out of this card. So what do you think Cassidy's saying? He's seeing face off from a whole nother card that's after their card. And nobody really talking about John versus Cassidy. Do you think he's motivated to write? Maybe he did duck John the Don. Maybe he's not sick. Maybe he could speak properly and fluently, and he's just telling John that because he doesn't like how the card is being promoted. Hitman Holla, we waiting for that card, just to be honest with you. Just as the battle rap community, just as a member of the battle rap community, we're waiting for this Hitman Holla Geechee card, power moves, in November. John the Don wanted to have a face-off a week to the battle. Maybe Cassidy doesn't like that. And maybe Cassidy doesn't even have to express that he doesn't like that. Normally, a Cassidy face-off will be months prior to the event, just how Hitman Holla and Geechee's doing. Maybe he just not motivated to write. Maybe he might not even have a third or second round for John the Don. So why even show up? Just give him a BS excuse and maybe they could rebook the battle. John should probably learn from this. When you have a person of Cassidy's caliber, you have to start promoting months before. We have to start seeing a face-off months before. We have to start seeing advertising of this event months before. So you're going to tell Cassidy prior to the event, we're not going to talk about it, just John. He's going to go to Rap Grid. He's going to go on interviews and nobody else. And that's supposed to just sell? No, obviously not. But Cassidy's not satisfied with the other MCs that's on this card that's not saying anything. This shows that there's too many leagues and too much competition for just the name to sell itself now. Now you have to go over and out. You see, Hitman Holla and Geechee Gotti, they got the streets on lock. We waiting for that card. We was okay with missing maybe the John and Cassidy. Even though Cassidy is the energy. Normally when Cassidy comes to battle rap, he takes it over. He shuts it down. It didn't happen this time. Why? Maybe because the machine wasn't back in this event. You see, John the Don, he has risen to show us that, hey, I could produce talent. I could come up with the talent. Clone, Bad News, Loso. All of these guys are from Bullpen. They represent Bullpen. But Bullpen isn't a major league like what we accustomed to seeing Cassidy on. The Ether card, that was pushed by a millionaire. Okay? He wasn't involved in battle rap, but the person who had the money behind Ether was a very wealthy man that could put money to book Cassidy, book the promotion, book the face-off months prior. The same thing with the URL. The URL hosted a face-off prior to the event, not a week prior, months prior to the event. So we was anticipating this. We haven't been anticipating this Cassidy card because boom, it was thrown in our faces, no promotion, just John doing his work, but he's also the league owner. So it was a very difficult task for John to do. This is probably just a learning lesson for John. Hopefully John the Don could get this battle and we could see if he could beat Cassidy in a 3-round battle. But for the time being right now, Cassidy probably not motivated and he probably did take a playbook from Jag. Because why? Why would I battle if nobody's even talking about the card for real besides saying, yo, why is John battling Cassidy? Not saying there's anything wrong with John battling Cassidy, but that was the narrative going to this event within the battle rap community. Not just a few bloggers, not just a few fans. There was a lot of people saying this. Even battle rappers are saying stuff like this. So what does that tell Cassidy? That tell Cassidy that people aren't invested into this event, and plus no promotion. Why would he promote? Why would he turn up? You feel what I'm saying? Just for people to just be satisfied? No. Cassidy's going through things. He's told you his man's just passed away. So with his man passing away, that doesn't even give him motivation to even write or promote because he doesn't see anybody else doing it. You guys have to listen to what Cassidy is saying. That's who we waiting to speak on. This is the only interview that we have to really digest what Cassidy is thinking in his mind. Even though it's all assumptions and we just assuming, we don't know until Cassidy himself says it. But even if Cassidy himself say it, is he gonna tell us the truth? We as the battle rap community have been lied to consistently by battle rappers. So how do we know that they telling the truth? You feel me? They really in it for the bag. They really not in it to please and satisfy the battle rap fan, the real battle rap fans. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, Cassidy is wrong if he ducked. But there's a lot of battle rappers that you guys should be in tune with in my next video that are turning their back on Cassidy. And I might explain to you why.